Move back! Get away! Somebody stay with integrity! Everybody else! He has the ball! Go away!
He's got a bob on him! Mate, he's got a man, he's got a bob on his jacket, mate. Instead of going to school, mate, he stabbed him. No, he's got a bob. Get out of here. Mate, if he detonates, mate, I'm just jumping out of this in a minute. He's gonna blow himself up.
And it turns out that in September of 1996, the 10th was on Tuesday.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, wherever you are listening from across the world. You are tuned into the Mr. Freemason channel, and I am your host, as always, Mr. Freemason. If you're new here at the channel, we like to discover numerology, astrology, rituals, occult, Freemasonry, and hidden knowledge. So if you're new here at the channel, please make sure to smash subscribe and smash the like button, and we'll get set up ready for today's show. So just a breakdown of today's live stream. Today is Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025. Today we will be covering some of the topics on snake eyes that some people missed with regards to Charlie Kirk, and also with regards to the attack that happened in Manchester today with the synagogue. So the numbers we always like to cover that tend to come up in topics, news events, and catastrophes are the usual numbers 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 19, 22, 23, and last of all 33. So as always, we'll do a roll call at the beginning of the show. So if you want to drop down in the chat section where everybody's listening from, and we'll get on with the show. I'd also like to offer my apologies for not being able to do the stream yesterday. We're hoping to get a guest on to talk about the topic of DMT. Unfortunately, he's not very well, but hopefully he's better soon and we can cover that topic again on a live stream soon. So we'll get started. So like I've said, today's Thursday, the 2nd of October 2025. That gives us a 2-day, and the second letter of the alphabet is B. It also gives us October, which is a 10th month, and the 10th letter of the alphabet is J. Now, them two letters are going to be something to remember during the live stream, because they're going to play quite a prominent role and connection with regards to the stories that have come out. So we'll first take a look at Charlie Kirk and snake eyes, and just a couple of bits that people might have missed. Apart from the obvious, that's obviously been floating around on the internet. So we've got Charlie Kirk and the relation to Snake Eyes, the film. Just to point out that Snake Eyes, obviously with regards to the title, Snake Eyes, and with the event that's happened this year, which is 2025, which is a snake year. So there's something just to consider. The first thing we're going to look at is the poster most people pointed out on the internet with regards to the executioner and Tyler, with regards to Tyler Robinson. The thing we're going to point out here is the actual date, which is September the 10th. So most people focused on the title of the executioner and Tyler, but some people missed the actual fact that the date was September the 10th, which is the same date that the assassination happened with Charlie Kirk. So just a big shout out to some of the people that have joined us in the chat section. If there's anything that you'd like to add during the stream, then please feel free to. So we're going to look at the Charlie Kirk and Snake Eyes connection. The first thing that we're going to do is take a look at some of the symbolism that was in it. Most people would have noticed the all-seeing eye. Some people might have noticed the same hand gesture that Nicolas Cage is making on the front cover with regards to Charlie Kirk and also Donald Trump. We're going to be paying attention to the temple, which the
And it says Brian
large seeing eye sits above. So you'll see when we come to the images in the picture a bit later on with regards to the words that are spelt on each pillar either side. So it looks like a temple and it's got pillars, very much like a Freemasonry temple. Down the sides of the pillars are words written. They both begin with the letter M. So there's two M's for you again in the film. Turn this sideways. This gives you the number 33. There's also part of a scene which I've tried to look for and I can't find, where Nicolas Cage is in the upper camera sort of studio room where all the monitors are, with the other guy who's head of security. In the background, there's company names that are running across in the background in LEDs, blue LEDs to be specific. One company is called Canon, and I believe the other one is called Compact. So there's two C companies for you. So that gives you CC, and that also gives you another number 33. So this is how they kind of hide things within films, within codes. At this part, we're going to look at the regards to the date of the fight in Snake Eyes and how the actual real date doesn't actually line up.
Palma and David Kep wrote it in December of 1996. I checked the calendar, and it turns out that in September of 1996, the 10th was on Tuesday and the 19th was on Thursday. Keep in mind that most promotions organize their boxing matches either on Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure what font this is, but it's pretty safe to assume that it's self-consistent, and that the indent we see here would be equal to the indent on this number if it were anything else but a 0. So, September the 10th, same date when Charlie got shot.
So this is where I wanted to point out the pillars either side. Both begin with the letter M. Like I said, this is very familiar, two words together, MM, which is the same as the sweet company, M&M's. Even the rap artist Eminem, if you look at the cover of one of his CDs, the M's are highlighted in black, which gives you the 33s again. So this is kind of how they hide symbolism within films and also CD covers. So just to point out as well, in the last live stream, we covered McDonald's, and we also looked at the packaging with regards to McDonald's and Monopoly, and how there was two M's in that as well that kind of gives the number 33 when you turn them on the side as well. So they hide this within company logos, branding, offers, and so on.
Everybody else, get back! If you're not involved, move back! Get away! Somebody stay integrity! Everybody else, he has the ball! Go away!
So we then turn our attention to the event that happened today in Manchester and the synagogue. Sadly, there was 2 people that lost their lives, we are told. It's also a 2-day today. The second letter of the alphabet is B, which will be in reference to this attack as well. The information that came out was obviously with regards to a knife attack. And I actually spoke to somebody and said, oh, it's a 2-day today. Things beginning with the letter B. And I said, I'm surprised there isn't obviously a bomb involved. And then this information then came out this afternoon, and also the fact that he wanted to detonate himself and cause the action of blowing himself up, which also begins with the letter B. I also reference the 10th month. The 10th letter of the alphabet is J. And the reason that I reference that is because obviously the attack was targeted at a certain minority, should we say, and a certain religion. So that's Judaism, that begins with J. And also the people that belong to Judaism are people who are called Jews. So this is kind of how numerology astrology is decoded, and shows you a lot more in-depth detail with regards to what's going on, to almost the point that you can almost predict what's happening or going to happen in the event before you even know the information. So if you listen a little bit more to this video, the gentleman video in it will actually tell you with regards to the guy's got a bomb, and also the fact that he's going to blow himself up.
The bomb on that. Mate, he's got a... Man, he's got a bomb on his jacket, mate. He's trying to go into school. Mate, he's stabbed him. No, he's got a bomb. Get out of here. Mate, if he detonates... Mate, I'm just jumping out of this in a minute. He's going to blow himself up.
So that's just a quick live and an update for you. I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring you the live with regards to the DMT, but we'll hopefully cover that soon in the next live. If there's any questions or any other topics that you'd like me to cover, then please drop them down in the chat section or in the comment section afterwards, and I'll do my very best to address them next time. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about numerology astrology, you can go over to Amazon and find yourself a copy of Breaking the Matrix Numerology Astrology, which is a light blue to dark blue cover with gold writing and text and a logo. Also, you can head over to Google Play Store and download yourself a copy of the Numerology Wizard app, which is also available, which will give you readings and personal insights. You can do one-off fees, or you can do yourself a subscription, which works out a lot cheaper. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm sorry it wasn't a bit longer, but I didn't want to disappoint you and leave you with nothing this evening. So I thought I'll bring this information to you, so at least there's some sort of content and added value for you. So if there's anything else that you notice in the meantime, the only other thing that I would point out is the attack that happened today actually happened on a Jewish holiday. I did state in the last previous live that September is kind of coming to the end of the Jewish year and turning into a new year. So sometimes it's worth paying attention to go and do some research to see whether particular holidays of a certain religion, should we say, happens when these things happen and they fall in alignment with numbers. So until next time, you're absolutely a brilliant, awesome community, and thank you for being here. I've been Mr. Freemason. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'm out of here.